Welcome to Indian News. Our guest today is Bappa Lahiri, a music composer and son of legendary Bappi Lahiri. We are going to talk to him today how it was growing up and being the son of a legend like Bappi Lahiri. Bappa, welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much, Ben.
I know we have talked several times in the past,
yes.
so many times here. But I have to tell you this story. I was doing my bachelor's in Allahabad University many years ago in the 70s. And then I had a hostel mate, Mukul Goyal. And at that time, he was fascinated by Bappi Lahiri. I had never heard his name, but he was more in music. So at that time, that Bappi Lahiri name was in my head. And then I had a chance to meet him here in Boston. And now I'm meeting you. So for me, it's a great honor to do that and connect all these dots here. So tell me what you do these days and what is your, what you have been working on.
So, of course, as you know, I moved to Los Angeles 10 years ago. And I am now, I am a composer, I produce music. I've done several Bollywood films in India. I still do. But I'm largely right now working for Juju Productions, for Prashantji and Anuradhaji, and I love working with Anuradhaji as a singer. I've done so many songs, we have so much. We've done over 50 or 60 songs, videos, music productions. So I'm so happy and so proud that I've been working with them, and I'm having such a great time. And working with Prashantji and Anuradhaji is like a blessing. Prashantji is an institution himself. And to work with Anuradhaji is just, she's got such a beautiful voice.
Amazing voice.
So many songs that we do, her vocals, it's just so much fun to be working with them.
So now I'm going to ask you some personal questions.
Sure.
So the first question is, what is the very first memory of your father you have?
Oh my God. There are so many memories,
something like...
I'm an 80s kid, and I think that was the golden period of Hindi film. Obviously, 70s and 80s both were. And I was fortunate, obviously, there are so many memories of my dad, because my dad was just not a musician. He was a classical tabla player. Obviously, he was a singer himself, but he had a persona. He created his own style as a singer. Not too many singers or music composers at that time had that aura, that he created his own style, his image, wearing gold chains, stylish.
We never saw him without gold chains.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
And that was actually all his god that he carried. That was just not only style. A lot of people think that it's only his own style, but it was his, he used to believe in them. So for me, he was just a rock star. I grew up looking at somebody, but at the same time, at home, he was just the most loving, doting father that we experienced, and he was a very humble human being. So these were some great memories that I have.
So how challenging it was to be his son?
It was, to be very honest, there was no challenge, but yes, obviously, we've always been brought up in that limelight, known as celebrity kids in India. I was in Mumbai, I did my schooling in Mumbai. And, the best thing about my dad was everybody knows and everybody says that and would agree to it, that, of course, he was one of the most legendary composers and, successful, but he was a very humble human being. And we were taught the same thing at home. Our house, as we say, it was not a filmy environment. We were brought up with a lot of love and simple lifestyle. And that was the best thing. And I'm very proud of that today we are carrying that forward.
And when did you decide that music is going
I don't even remember. Yeah. I played tabla since I was 3 years old. And the only thing I know is to make music, to produce music, anything to do with entertainment.
So any important lessons you learned from him, not in music wise, but just day to day?
As I said, one thing that Dad always followed was he was same with everyone. He had that his nature, his loving, the way he worked with. He composed films, a producer which had no films, and then he composed big, who's just new to the industry, and then he composed for Prakash Mehra for Namak Halal. So he never said no to work. And with those films, which are smaller budgeted films, or which had not too many great stars, did even better because his songs did. It was huge, a lot of films I can say. So Disco Dancer was a very small budgeted film. Nobody knew Mithunda that time. It was like a very, and it did great. So that's one thing that I learned, that never underestimate anyone.
Sure.
And he did that time, and today that's proved that he has done that, and it has proved to be successful.
Now, a side question.
Yes.
When was the last time you met him and talked to him? To your dad?
Oh, it's been 3 years that he's passed away. So, I was in Los Angeles, and in 2021 during COVID, I was there for 8 months in India. So that was the time where we spent a lot of time. My son was 4 years old, and we get to spend a lot of time. And that was the last time I saw him, in 2021 when I left Mumbai, December 3rd.
Do you think his legacy on Indian and Bollywood music will be ever filled?
I'll tell you one thing. As a son, wherever I walk in, as soon as they know they listen to my surname, as the love that I see in people's eyes even now, and I'm so honored because it's the music and it's him that he's created this love for people. Wherever I go, every radio stations, every TV channels, there's not one reality show goes without his songs, and that is what we are so grateful. And obviously, this has been it's difficult for us that he's not here with us. He was very soon, but his music is always going to live forever, ever.
Sure. Now, last question.
Yes.
How is it for you living in Los Angeles?
Oh, I love it. I'm very, very happy to be living here in America. I think, I have 2 kids. My wife, we live here in LA. I do travel to India, but I just love Los Angeles, and I love Boston because I keep coming here thanks to Anuradha ji and Prashant ji. This has become like home to me. And it's wonderful. I'm here, I'm making Indian music, spreading awareness about Indian music, trying to create and collaborate with such great, incredible talent here in America, which is great. I never knew how Anuradha ji is here in Boston.
Absolutely.
Exactly. It is unbelievable. So I'm really honored, and I'm loving this side and this part of my life.
I also love Los Angeles. I went to USC.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
okay, wonderful. Yes.
I did my master's there.
Oh, you did? Okay. I live very close by. Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. So much music, so much great vibes, great weather.
Absolutely.
And the weather is the best, as you know.
Sure.
So, yes, it is wonderful to be living in Los Angeles. And, this is
excellent. And on that note, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Upendraji. It's really honored to be here. Thank you so much